adorable vintage retro machines.
I mean, why complicate things when you don't need to?
I'm sure it's fine.
I completed 5 more of these little kitties. So I made a mistake with this batch. I'm trying my best. I hope this is good enough.
Hello, welcome to Whimsy Squirrel's Art Journey. My folk art name is Whimsy Squirrel, and about a couple years ago or so, I suddenly got the art bug, and I want to see if I can become a successful artist that is able to sell my work. To me, that's success. To start off this journey, I found out about Artomat a year ago or so, and I thought, what a wonderful way for me to get some exposure as well as be part of a community and see where things will lead. So I applied in January and I got accepted. Right now we are in April and I've still yet to make this video. I mean, I have the video and everything ready. I just haven't been able to edit and post, but I sent all of my art. I finished all of my art. It took me like 2 months, but in March, and they've already received it. If you don't know what Artomat is, basically it is a wonderful company, small business, I think, that works with 400 artists or so, and they restore vintage cigarette machines and use them as galleries all around the world, I think mostly in America. And artists have the opportunity to sell their art in these beautiful, adorable, vintage retro machines. And of course, I'm a whimsical person. I love everything whimsical. Of course, I wanted to participate and be part of it. Like, of course, this is my thing. This is my jam. So I got accepted, and I'm going to take you around this journey. This channel is going to focus on my journey in this art world, but I'm not trying to like get into galleries or whatever. I just want to be able to have customers. And since I don't have social media, well, I don't have Meta social media anymore. It just became too depressing for me to be on there. And I just wasn't getting anywhere. So why not get some exposure in the start of this journey by participating in things like Artomat. I want to start small in this journey, and I'm going to keep creating art and try to sell it however I can. So come along, get yourself a tasty beverage, something delicious to eat, or just grab your paintbrushes. So let's get started, and welcome.
Here are my blocks. Let's get to work. I have to smooth it out. I don't like the feeling of the roughness of the material, so I did my best to sand it down. Now we gesso. Let's do this. Like that. This is when I realized it's pretty dumb to try to gesso each one of these blocks. So I got my brush out and I just started smearing gesso all over. But then I realized I have a bigger brush. What am I doing? Let me use the biggest brush I have. So that's what I did. I mean, why complicate things when you don't need to? Make life easier. Use your biggest brushes for the biggest projects. Work smart, not hard. First side of gesso complete. This is the beginning stages of sponge painting, and I really love this process. It's very therapeutic and I love the results that you will eventually see. Eventually in this journey, we celebrated my BFF's birthday twice, and I included it in my art vlog because it's part of my life, and why not? It's my art vlog. I could do whatever I want, and it's memories.
Okay, make a wish. Make a wish. You didn't make a wish. Okay.
Light it.
I'm bad at striking this.
Okay. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. We should have gotten a fire extinguisher just in case. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Do you blow it out? Happy birthday. How does this work again? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Edward. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Edward. Happy birthday to you. One more time. Happy birthday. This time you sing. No. Happy birthday, dear Edward. Happy birthday to you. Look at Pepper. She's hiding. Pepper. Pepper. Don't be scared. Okay, blow it. Oh, did you make a wish?
Yeah, it's the same.
First painting step done. Done with the top. Done with the sides. Just done. It took so long, but I did it. I like to first rubber stamp the cat. I'm done stamping all 50 of them. It didn't take much time. Maybe an hour or two. I can't remember. Now I will be painting them soon into different cats. I'm starting to paint the cats and I'm just winging it, to be honest. I haven't put the eyes in yet, but I will very soon. Once these dry, I've done 5 so far. And I hope I can do 5 more. I completed 5 more of these little kitties. This time, because I had a dream the night before about tuxedo cats, I decided to focus on different types of tuxedo cats. And this number is number 8, which is a lucky number to a lot of people. That's why, since these are lucky little cats, that's why they have an 8 necklace. The other ones had 7. There you go. Isn't it cute? The sides are painted too, of course. See? Anyways, it takes a long time to complete these, but it's fun to do. I completely forgot to show you the process of how I paint these kitties. So here it is, a little bit of it. You can see how I get started. Let's add some white eyebrows. That's cute. Little white mouth area. Little white paws. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I think that's it. Oh, maybe the ears. Little white ears. First step of the eyes completed. I am taking way too long with this project. When I'm working inside my little tiny house, I'm working on my bed. That's why you saw the bed sheet. And I just need to finish this up. I started this project I think in January, and I'm still working on it. I'm not even close to being done, so I don't know why I'm taking so long. But anyways, we gotta finish this. Find a way to finish this project. Now I'm adding in the eyes and the nose. I go back in and draw a little bit bigger nose because I like things a little bit more bold and folk artsy. I love folk art because you don't really have to follow the rules. You can make it your own. You just follow a little bit of rules just to show that an indication that this is a cat. But everything is based on your perception. You can just have fun with it, you know? And so now I'm going in and mark making on the fur to indicate that this is a tabby cat. And tabby cats have fun, just the fun ornamentation in their fur. I love tabby cats. They're so friendly, aren't they? So that's what I'm doing here. And nothing has to be perfect, obviously. I'm just having fun. I'm just grooving. Since, of course, these are lucky cats, I'm going in and drawing an upside down horseshoe because that's one of the symbols of luck, right? If you know, you know. And then I'm going in and drawing the whiskers. This is the fun part for me. I love the whiskers. I love how wonky they turn out. It's, you know, it is what it is. It's fun. Then I decided the ears should be pink. Inside the ears should be pink. And I think it's cute. So cute. Now for the garden ornamentation, how I start doing that is by focusing on their major shapes of each flower or insect, and I work with one color at a time. Right now I've decided that this shade of yellow is going to be the major shapes of the bee and the major shapes of the flowers. And so I'm working with this color first, going all around, and then I go in with black and draw the bee, and then I use the same black to draw the ladybug, and then I go in with the white, and then I use that same white for the ladybug and for the other garden ornamentation details. And then I just, that's how I do it. And then I'm doing the stems. And I just like to focus on one color at a time, one major shape at a time. And then I'm going in to draw the petals of the flowers. And that's about it. You just have fun. Just have fun. So I made a mistake with this batch, and I think I've got 10 of them that I need to see if I can salvage. See, what happened was I ran out of black acrylic, and I thought I could replace it. I could use speedball ink to use as paint. But then I learned the hard way that these inks are water soluble. That means they will come off with one drop of water. They will just get all smudged and they'll just come off. So I'm going to try to see if I could salvage these. If not, then I will have to start all over. Wish me luck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to wipe off as much of the ink as I can and paint over it with black acrylic. Now I have black acrylic. So let's see what I can do. So it's kind of coming off. Not kind of, but it is coming off. I'm just going to wipe them as much as I can and paint over it with acrylic.
And whatever's not coming off, that means it's settled on it, and I think we'll be okay. And we'll just paint over it. Let's try. See, some of it did come off. Let's try this one. So I think it's gonna work. All right, we did it. I think we can salvage these. See, a lot of the ink did come out. So I'm gonna let this dry for 1 day or so, and then paint over it with black acrylic. Finish off the backs and just finish it and send it away because I've worked on this for way too long. I've worked on it way too long. And so I really want to be done. I'm really over it. I love doing this. And I thought I could do 100 more. I mean, 50 more. But I'm ready to move on to the next thing. Really am ready. So I'm gonna let this dry for 1 day. Because I don't want it to be all wet. It's dry. Actually, we should work on it. No, I'm gonna let it dry for 1 day, and then I'll paint it with acrylic, and then finish off the garden ornamentations, finish off the back, and ship it out. Can't wait. I am finally done. This is my last one. It took me forever to finish this project. It didn't have to take that long, but somehow I just got caught up with life. And but I'm done. This is the last one. Now I just have to do a few more final steps to get these ready, and then I will ship them, and hopefully they still like me, and hopefully they still put these paintings in their machines, and hopefully I can make a tiny bit of money, but mostly get exposure from this. We'll see, but this is my final one, and I am done. But I enjoy this project. I love this. I'm gonna probably repeat this pattern, maybe with like different animals, for future projects. So stay tuned for that. But I really love this pattern. I love the flowers. I love the green background, sponge painted and everything. So it was a good time. It was a good time, but doing 50 of these really was not that easy for me. But I'm done. Yes.
done writing my information on the back of the little paintings, and now I just have to package it and ship it. Woo! So I didn't do the math correctly, and I have more flyers than I need, and I even threw some away because some of the letters were cut off. It didn't get printed out for whatever reason, I don't know. And I have these little labels that will be placed outside of the machine. And so I have 10 of these different ones, like that one. And I finally taped all the flyers, and now I just have to ship it out and hope for the best. Isn't that cool? Woo! I lied. I have to finish wrapping these in cellophane before I can ship them out. So let's do that. Gotta keep it tight as possible. Let's get a little tape. This is hurting my thumbs, but it has to be done, so I think this looks okay. It's not as tight as it could be. I just can't get it to be that tight for whatever reason. I'm trying my best. I hope this is good enough. Get a piece of cellophane. Oh, it's so hot out here. I'll wrap it as tight as possible. Get the tape and tape it as nicely as you can. Oh, I messed up. I'm done. I put all the cellophanes on as tight as I could, but I know it's not perfect, so I hope they accept it. My fingers hurt so bad, but at least I'm done. I'm packing them nice and tight, and I will be shipping these out today. I'm so excited that this project is finally over. I've done my best, and I hope that it's good enough, and I really had fun doing this. I can't wait to do it again. And I hope, and if you get one of these, I hope you will appreciate it and cherish it, because I spent a lot of effort doing this, so I'm really happy that I get to share this with you. We gotta include these labels for the outside of the machine, of course. By the way, this video is brought to you by yours truly, Whimsy Squirrel. Go to whimsysquirrel.com and see what I have to offer. I have an enamel pin for sale, and I have one original artwork all on eBay. Just follow the link after you click on whimsysquirrel.com. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you next time.